Sure. So welcome, welcome, welcome to all of our viewers, Facebook Live, YouTube, wherever else this video may land. Thank you for joining us. And thank you, Rishi, for being with me today to bring this into the world. I love, honor, and respect you, and I'm grateful that you're here with me. And
Thank you.
oh, sorry about the shaking camera there. I will not hit my table again, or I'll do my best. And I would like to give you, the viewers, a benefit to start off. So we are bringing Soulful Conversation into the world, Rishi and I would like to bring you right away into a benefit that you can receive while you sit here and watch us and beyond if you choose. So if you just bring your attention, and Rishi, you can do this along with me, bring your attention into your heart. And just focus on love, anything that brings you that pure awareness of love and tenderness and sweet, pure unconditional love. That could be a baby, a kitten, a flower, a dog, a horse, whatever that may be for you. Just bring that love and focus that and bring that right into your heart center and bring that all the way in deeper and deeper, right to where it would touch your energetic channel, which is like your energy spine. And when you feel that love touch there, maintain that awareness and simultaneously bring your attention to the earth that you stand on, that supports you every day, your entire life. And just feel the support of the earth underneath of you and connect your heart to the earth and the heart of the earth. And just breathe in and allow the inhale to inspire that connection, to strengthen that connection even more. And as you exhale, let go of all the stress, all of the tension, all of these challenging times, even if it's only for this moment. Beautiful. And as you feel that beautiful earth connection, getting rooted, getting grounded, feeling your security to be, maintain that awareness and bring your awareness up above your head, 6 to 12 inches to your soul star. And just follow your attention there and you will connect into your soul energy. And if you'd like, you can go all the way out to the heart of heaven, edge of the cosmos, connecting into divine, whatever that is for you. And just breathe in that connection into your heart, into the earth, and feel your own divine alignment. And again, with every inhalation, allow the deeper connection to this awareness, to this energetic sense of you. And allow your heart to receive even more if that's available for you. And it's available if you would choose it so. And if you just want to watch, that's perfectly fine. And just allowing life to be a little easier in these challenging times. And from this point, we are soul aligned in a soul connection. And Rishi, thank you. I'd like to introduce you. And you are in soul language practitioner training with me, about to be certified. And
I am.
yeah, this is no small training. It takes about 6 months to do. And we had a little delay with the COVID, and you actually had your experience with that. And if you want to share into that and actually what that's developed for you, and I will share myself what COVID has also developed for me. And would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself, tell the world a little bit about you, and then share your COVID experience and your soul connection, and then I'll share mine.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for that. And so I think the first thing I would want to say is, about my COVID experience. Some people get it where it's pretty much just a flu and it passes. That wasn't my experience. And you know me, I do things in extremes. And so I received COVID as an extreme as well. So, it was about 2 months of
Not knowing
bed
we're going to
rest.
make it through. Yeah.
Yeah, exhaustion, Couldn't sit up, couldn't stand up. Nausea was horrible. The skin hurt so bad just to touch was not okay. Um, the brain said, I'm going to kind of shut down for a good while. My capacity to go deep into meditations wasn't there either. So it was really about, all I can do is just count the breaths all day, every day for a long period of time, over weeks. And then it got so bad where I just couldn't breathe. So that's what brought me to the hospital. And, you know, they did everything that they could. So my oxygen levels dropped so bad. I couldn't breathe, nor could I even just sit up. Sitting up was a challenge, right? And then just to go to the restroom was an act that took so long and so much energy. It's like, I just got to go lay down again. You know, that's the fatigue level that I was at. I remember where it came to be, I was explaining to somebody what fatigue is in this way. You can't hold your own pee. That's how tired you are. Right? So the hospital did everything that they can do. Those people are just remarkable. So a lot of gratitude for the doctors and the physicians and the nurses who took care of me. But after that, it was really about get home and recover. And so my recovery was breath work and mindfulness. So I really just took the horse by the head and got on it and rode it. And I did breath work for as long as I can in duration. I used to be so masterful at that. But now it's more about consistency and being gentle along the way. Right. So
beautiful. And you created a course around this, right? You have a course
coming
coming
that's
out?
The beautiful thing. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing. So I created Breath Mastery, and really it's geared towards anyone could join this, but it's really for people who really want to get deeper into their own consciousness through the conduit of breath. And I always say that breath is the master key into the deeper layers of the being, right? Mm-hmm. And then from there, we also go into how to teach it. And so for practitioners learning to work with people one-on-one, we have this Zoom environment now, or virtual environments now, where it hurt a lot of people in our field. And so how do we effectively deal with that and bring to market a new resource for people who are in anxiety and they're in fear and they're in whatever that space that they're in around our current day and time. But we don't have to sit inside of that at all, right? So we have resources, beautiful. We have tools. And so for practitioners to come about and give people breath work, even like this, is a perfectly suitable, viable resource to deal with the anxieties of today, or to just elevate your vitality. You know, there's days I wake up, I feel remarkable. That doesn't mean I'm not doing breath work. Mm-hmm. It means I'm just going to raise and elevate the vitality that we already are in, you know? And so we're looking to open up more gates in that way, right? So breathwork came out of that, which was remarkable.
And you'll put a link into this about that breath work. And
I will.
Share a little bit. I know you are an amazing being and you have so many amazing talents, skills, and abilities. And you have quite a background. You have like 9 books out, am I correct? Or 8 or 9, ninth one in the process?
Well, some of them in our esoteric fields, 2 of them in technology, actually. And the 2 in tech are pretty old. So, you know.
Nonetheless.
Yeah. So
you are an author. And your current work exists in breath work. And what is your other current work that you provide?
Yeah. So, anything and all things, especially around the areas of yoga, therapies, Thai massage, neuromuscular work, myofascial release, Marma Point, Ayurveda. I mean, the list just keeps on going. Not to mention all the Tantra programs that I have on the horizon to be launching as well. So much like the breath work where spiritual leaders and healers can take this, as well as yoga teachers, I have a Tantra yoga teacher training coming out in the early fall too. So And again, it's for us to raise our vitality through tantric practices, to increase the connection and the bond of our partnerships, and then to bring that to market. So we don't only want to practice Tantra. And that's where a lot of the Tantra programs that I see out there across the world, because I've done a bunch of looking, a bunch of research. It doesn't teach you how to teach Tantra to your clients or your students.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
we want to be able to hone those skills as teacher, find your voice as teacher. And then also, how do we bring that to market, right? So how do we get marketing around that too, besides just doing selfies or whatever?
Yes, and I have found you both masterful as a teacher, as a student, and as a marketer. So
Thank you.
I will testify that you know what you're doing. As a matter of fact, when you brought the marketing to me, you brought it in such a complete, gentle way that I actually could grasp the fullness that whole um, that whole genre is all about. And I am not in that world at all. I'm in spirituality is where I am at the moment. My foundation was actually income tax and accounting. I did for 27 years. I own a commercial cleaning business for 25 years. And I've been in health and wellness. Now spirituality is the added component to that since 2006. So I guess that would be 14 years now.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I have really found my place in being a teacher, a leader, a healer, and an artist, if you will. And this breath,
Mm-hmm.
I agree, is that bridge that takes us between spirit and body and life. And it's always there. And it is, I love that you're bringing this in the way that you are. And I know we share in common a very gentle nature of teaching that is very absorbable for our students. And not all teachers teach that way. So this is something that I know we share in common as teachers. And I love that you're becoming a soul language practitioner. This just shows more of how you're bringing that metaphysical into physical practicality. And I just have to brag, you're also a Marine, or I don't know, you're once a Marine, always a Marine. Am I correct with that?
And the best way to say it that I have found is Marine Corps veteran. Yeah,
Okay, beautiful. Marine Corps veteran, and I know, love, and honor that side of you as well. So you really do have that yin yang, that masculine, feminine, very well balanced. That even shows through in your soul languages as a matriarch, patriarch, and you really are very good at helping people to govern themselves and to learn and grow. And I just really love that about you. And I love the fact that you have joined into my Adventure to Your Self-Mastery course, where we do a lot of work at the metaphysical level. So we do a lot of transmissions, allowing the soul to restructure the physicality, because we've been born with these genders and these parents and these cultures and these societies that have molded us from the outside in, and they're not necessarily resonant with our truth. And for many, many years, we look to shed that and find our authentic self, where we really do feel grounded and secure to be all that we are, and to allow ourselves to soul express in this physical form. Rishi, you've been in the class that started back in April, thanks to COVID, because COVID said, Sonia, you've got these skills, you've got these gifts, you need to get out into the world and bring them to the people and serve the people. And you graciously said yes, and have been in my program now for almost 3 months. How do you find the experience has been for yourself, and what have you witnessed within the group?
Yeah, so what I witnessed in the group is group unity, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know each other coming into this group. You have provided a very safe, warm, loving, and also let's go, and get the work done kind of a container. I really appreciate that about you, but I also appreciate the people in the group, because we have kind of come together as our soul family here. And we are all very interested in the day and time that we are together inside of that group together. We have listened to each other in our shares, and we are sharing from the deepest, most intimate places of our being around what's going on in our lives. And we're all holding the space for one another to heal whatever needs to be healed and to grow in whatever direction we need to grow. And I'm also witnessing on a group level the strength of all of us. You know, we are all getting stronger, we're all growing, and that's really potent. That's really powerful, especially today, especially today. And like you say, you have a very nurturing way you lead this group. And I think that is being received enormously well, especially right now. We need that nurturing leadership that you have brought. That is really wonderful. And I'm grateful that I share that quality, with you. But there's something about the structure and how you are facilitating the group and the rhythm and the flow of the group. That is super important for me. So anytime I look at a program, I'm like, I got to see how this rolls, right? What does it feel like? What is the experience of it? And then I also look at it from a more qualitative way, and not necessarily coming from a dollar factor, but in other ways to look at it in a qualitative way. So I like to say to myself, can I 10x the benefit of the group? Right? And that doesn't mean in dollars all the time for me. It could mean, can I 10x my time? Can I 10x my peace, my inner peace? Right? Mm-hmm. Can I 10x my vitality here? Can I 10x whatever needs to be healed? Right? So I look at it from that perspective, and that is bearing fruit enormously. And I like the rhythm and the flow and how you guide the sessions that we're in. Mm-hmm. You do bring a very good and unique 3D world to it. So right, left brain is being cared for at the same time, and then individually as well. And then you also go into transmissions and meditations and all the other things that you do that the group loves, and we look forward to that yumminess every single week. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you. Another thing that my group, we actually started our second class today. And part of why we're sharing this right now is because there's open enrollment until August 1st, which is 2 weeks from today. And there'll be another group in October as well as January. They're going to happen quarterly, that we will be filling groups. And there's still a few more spots in this one. And it is just beautiful, magical.
Yeah, don't wait.
Yeah.
Don't wait for October or January.
Your group, the primary word I heard at the beginning was miracle, and today's group, it's magical, and it is certainly magical. And one of the things that I became very aware of, and it's how I actually started this group, this is my my little 5-year-old within's dream. And thank you for showing up in my dream. And I have a very catalytic soul that carries my clients, my community, to where they need to go, whatever that is. I have done that since I started my healing arts back in 2006. And I love having this group experience and having everybody on their own individual evolution and this community evolution as well. And it's my soul, my little 5-year-old within couldn't be happier to be delivering it. And thank you for appreciating the structure in which I bring it, because I am very grounded and practical as well. I'm a mother of 4 adult children. I've had businesses for many years, and the whole opening of this for me, as we saw the world kind of crash down through this COVID and kind of turn inside out, and people turn into or express the monsters within, if you will, on social media. I've seen and been witness to that, and it's not comfortable. It's not comfortable for anyone, and I get it. I, in a way, appreciate the false structuring falling down, and it really said, get out there and help people structure from their truth, which is the soul, and that soul alignment. And yeah, we're here for you. We're here for you to be a soulful community if that's what you would choose for you. And we will have a link on the below or above or wherever that needs to be for whatever medium that you're looking at this through. And you can reach us in private message, Facebook, we're both on there. You can get us through our names that are right here on the screen. And we'd love to have conversations, connections with you. If you feel it's a fit, we'll get together, see if it's a fit, and see if we want to take it further. Rishi, is there anything else you want to share with our audience today?
Yeah. One of the most profound benefits is that you're going to do soul language readings for people and get their languages identified as part of this. It is remarkable. It really is.
So I will pull the little book up here and show that. So this is soul language. There's actually 107 languages of soul, actually 107 languages of divine, and we each carry three. There are three core energies. There are soul's big why, the purpose, the axiom of quest. Why have we been born on earth now? The second language is the axiom of translation. It's the mission language, how we fulfill that quest. And then the tone, the soul's tone, it's personality, it's soulful expression, I say. It's how we like to play into the world. And yes, in the class that I give a bonus one-on-one, and I do the soul language as that availability. And the soul language ID session, we host that language for you to become aware of and open up an intuitive dialogue. And this alone is a beautiful, life-transforming gift that is with you 24/7, 365, and always available. And yes, and we do use our connections to soul and soul languages in the class. From time to time, we will speak directly to our languages, and it is a beautiful soul language alone. And Rishi, you'll be a practitioner very shortly of that too. So should we have the availability to put the link in there at that time, we will as well. And yeah, I think that might do it. Yes. Questions, anything you'd like to reach out, we'd love to have conversations. So
Beautiful.
yeah, thank you. And we hope you choose to play in a soulful community like we do. So much love and many blessings to all. And thank you. And thank you, Rishi.
Thank you.